Hello and welcome back to the Reapers. We are boshing through our Cold War campaign. Today is day 9. We're going to be doing a homage to the mighty Vulcan, B1, B1A and B2, actually just the B2s today. And we have the privilege of having some 104th to help us. This is a bit beyond the Reapers on their own, so we needed to get the boys in to help. So first of all, just an introduction about the Vulcan. In fact, I can tell you my very first memory of television. I was born in 1980. My very first memory of anything really was Margaret Thatcher's face on the television, and then the Vulcans in the background when they were returning from the Falklands Islands. And strangely enough, I ended up becoming a DCSer doing this. So anyone that's British will have immense pride in being British and having Vulcan of part of the British force. It was entered service in 1952, and for the time, and in some ways, even today, it was really ahead of the curve. It was a real pinnacle, like the Concorde, real pinnacle of British engineering. It went all the way until late 1982, when it was taken out of service, replaced by the Tornado. Early 1982, they started scrapping them. There was 135 built. They started scrapping them. They got about halfway through scrapping them, and all of a sudden, the RGs, the Argentinians, decided to invade the Falklands, east, southeast, if you like, off the Argentinian mainland. It was full of Brits at the time, well, still is. And tactically, it made sense. It was literally the other side of the world to Britain. So there's nothing Great Britain could have done to get down there to get it back by force. So it was a good move. But they made one tactical mistake. Can anyone name the tactical mistake the Argies made by taking the Falklands in 1982? Auntie?
Well, didn't allow the Navy.
I'm American, that's not really my history.
Tactical mistake.
The answer is the tactical mistake is they did it while the British Premier was Margaret Thatcher. Thinking of Margaret Thatcher, whatever you might like her, you might hate her, but can anyone remember? Can anyone remember what the Soviets called Margaret Thatcher?
The Iron Lady.
The Iron Lady. You do not mess. So, like I said, whether you like her politics or not, you don't mess with her. You don't mess with the Iron Lady. What do you think's going to happen? So the RGs tried their luck, and this happened. So there was 3 weeks of negotiations between Thatcher and the Argentinian Premier. It ended up going nowhere, as we know history went. So after that, Thatcher didn't declare war, but she said she is going to take the islands back by force. Stop me if you dare. Unfortunately for the Argentinians, they thought it was a bluff. They didn't think there's any way that England would bankrupt itself by sending a task force halfway around the world. As it turns out, Thatcher did. And the first thing she did was a preliminary strike. These missions were called the Black Buck missions. There were 7 in total. Each one was led by a B2, the second model, Vulcan bomber. There were 7 missions in total. 2 were scrapped due to technical problems and weather problems. 5 went ahead. 2 of them were carrying the maximum conventional payload of 21 times 1,000 pound bombs, and the other 3 were carrying what they called Shrike missiles. 2 of those 3 were a pair of Shrike missiles. The other was 4 times Shrike missiles, anti-radiation. What we're looking at today is the very first Buck mission. It cemented the Vulcan's place in history as the longest range bombing mission ever done. It was 7,350 miles. It wasn't from England, it was from the Ascension Islands. The Ascension Islands was the closest friendly runway to UK. So we went there, we shipped everything down there, and then we had to do 7,300 miles with a Vulcan, drop the bombs, the 21 times whatever bombs, with a 1952 bomb aiming system, literally a guy looking out the window in the front of the nose, and we bombed the runway on the Falklands Islands taken by the RGs. Now, this mission was incredibly difficult. It was very nasty of Mrs. Thatcher to put these guys through this. Just to get there was an extremely dangerous task. Needless to say, the Vulcan didn't carry enough fuel. In fact, it had to send 8 times massive B2 Victors with it, which are actually bigger than the Vulcans themselves, with each Vulcan. And in fact, I believe there was actually 2 more because they had a contingency of 2. So it was either 8 plus 2 or 10 at the same time. And these all took off at the same time, 2 o'clock in the morning from the Ascension Islands in the middle of the night, and they all went together. And what they did there was a continuous, pretty much non-ceaseless trip of 16 hours, 3,175 miles each way, and they were constantly refueling each other each way. The tankers refueled the tankers constantly, and the tanker who had the most fuel at the time constantly refueled the Vulcan. It was the only way to get a bomber unless it was maybe a B-52, that far and drop the bombs. And it was incredibly dangerous. It sounds easy. There was no Sukhoi shooting them down. The only air-to-air fighters the RGs had at the time was one-time squadron of Mirage 3s, and they refused to send them out to meet these bombers. They kept them protecting the Premier in Argentina, the capital. The Vulcans had a clear run, but just facing nature and the rule of Sod's law meant this was incredibly dangerous and almost failed. Two of the refuelers were knocked out due to mechanical failures, and even after that, one of the drogues broke because in a storm when the Vulcan was trying to refuel, so that knocked another one out. So it was short of fuel, and it made it to the Falklands Islands on fumes, basically. It did drop the bombs, and the first bomb of the 21 bombs dropped by the first Black Bug mission hit the middle of the runway. That's just what these things could do, and they were pretty much still 1952 spec in terms of bomb aiming and target navigation, still ground Doppler. And then they RTB'd, and they had a problem on the way back as well. The fuel, he put his nozzle in they had to meet a whole bunch of new tankers to get back. This is just one way, 8 tankers, 10 tankers. Had to meet a whole bunch of new tankers just east of Brazil to get back, and he put his nozzle into one of the Victor's baskets, and it broke. The seal broke. Now, it was too dangerous, and so this fuel was just spurting everywhere. A tiny bit was going in the tanks, but the rest was spurting everywhere. So the pilot was blind, and he was following, not where he could see, because he couldn't see anything. He was following his co-pilot, who was standing on the bomb aimer's deck, which is one deck below the pilot, who had a tiny little line of sight through the bottom sill of the front window where the airstream was taking the fuel away. And he continued because he couldn't risk not taking on some fuel. If he'd not taken on some fuel, then he would have been dead there and then. And so that is how lethal a mission like this. And that's exactly why today hardly any Reapers have turned up, because it is going to be a very difficult mission. So that is the Black Bug mission. Very famous mission, and we're going to pay homage to that today. So I've wanted to do this for 3 years, and we finally get to do it. Finally got the manpower and the skill to do it. So, first thing is we don't have Vulcans. It's a very sad shame. And, well, actually, it's bloody good, because I've been reading about the instruments, and especially in the rear, and we'd never be able to simulate that. So instead, we've got our things, our F-14s, our F-18s, and maybe something else we'll have to see. We're going to do the best we can. So the mission, my apologies for the long spiel, but like I said, it's a very big mission.
Another little correction. It's not the longest bombing raid anymore.
Is it not? What is?
No, I think it'd be B2s from US to Afghanistan, but only by 2001.
Oh, B2's a cheat mode anyway. I don't think B2s count.
No, I agree with you, count.
Right. So bearing in mind that we're erasing our history of B2s, let's get on with the mission. Intel. Known detection area of red elements. That's the only intel we've got, and that's all we need today. The detection area of the red guys is noted by that wiggly line. They can detect inside. Obviously, 104 doesn't know what's going on in this campaign. Very basically, the Reds have a big fleet here. That is literally the Russian fleet, and it is impenetrable. And they've got, for all intents and purposes, infinite flankers around that area. Okay, and that's the area they can see. But we've decided we want to go and bomb the south of Crimea. Now, remember, this is the Cold War, and Crimea is part of the Soviet Union. And there is a titanium mine in the hills of the southwest of Crimea. Titanium is, well, it was very important for the SR-1, but the SR-71, but that was 20 years ago. It's now 1980. But they are thinking of inventing a new fighter, the Soviets, to supersede the the flankers is 1984, isn't it? Whatever. To supersede the current premier Soviet fighters, and it's going to be made of titanium. So we want to halt that by bombing this titanium mine. Very important. Now, if we go down, we've got a picture of the titanium mine. So let's have a quick look at that. Basically, the mission is to do as much destruction as we can. We want to take out those refineries with the chimneys. They are critical. And also the hangars along the other side are critical. Anything else we can do is an extra bonus. Defence. Lots of low-range, small-caliber towers. That's really anti-personnel. But about 20 Zeus 23s around the outside are lethal if you get within 4,000 feet of them. Hence, it will all be standoff bombing today. Now, I'm not saying that has to be... I'm not saying it has to be smart weapons. You can do it conventional, but I don't want to see anyone below 4,000 feet AGL when bombs out, because you don't want to do this mission and then suddenly get taken down by a 23mm bullet. It would just be embarrassing for everyone. So everyone fly good there. Okay, that's that. I won't say that again. That's what we want to take. Now, we can't go directly towards it, which is only 400 miles, because we'd have to go through the fleet. So that's impossible. So we're going to go around it. We're going to go to Turkey. We've got permission to fly in Turkish airspace. Luckily, we have some connections. But it's going to be a big run with lots of refueling and lots of technical problems. Lots of technical problems are going to happen today, I guarantee it. We are going to take off from Batumi 3-1. Note, 3-1. It is terrible weather. It is IFR weather out there, so it's going to be IFR takeoff and landing. We're going to link up with the tankers. Take a note, 20 miles west of Batumi, direct. In fact, it's on that track line between waypoints 1 and 2. Once we get there, they'll just spawn in. Okay, they're going to be at Angels 20 to 26, and we'll go through that shortly. We're going to ferry with the tankers 355 nautical miles to an agreed point in Turkey. We are not going to refuel the tankers until we get there. The only reason we would refuel from the tankers before then is in an emergency, which we shouldn't have if we do our jobs right. If you stop the tankers to refuel them, then there's a good chance they're going to go wrong. They're going to glitch. They're going to go back to base. They'll ruin the mission. Once we get to the Turkish waypoint 2, the tankers are stopped. That's as far as they can go for all sorts of reasons. And they're going to orbit. Then we refuel from them. Okay? Next, and we're sticking all together here in our groups, but roughly all together, we're going to ferry 210 nautical miles to the target, bomb the target, then come back. We're going to meet at waypoint 2 again at the tankers, who will still be there if they haven't run out of fuel, and refuel again. We've got 800,000 pounds of fuel aboard those tankers. That means we can all tank. How many of us are there? Plus 104, if we can all tank 3 times, assuming, what, 16,000 pounds per bird. Once we've tanked, we'll all set off together, but in our groups, so make sure before you leave the tankers, you wait until I give you the command. Otherwise, we're all going to get split up. And then we'll head RGB, and we're going to land at that point on Batumi 1313 with the tankers, or ahead of the tankers in reality. It's going to be IMC IFR landing it's going to be, take a note, your notepads, gentlemen. It's going to be Batumi 13, that's a magnetic course of 119 and a true course of 125 on TACAN 16 X-ray. You have a divert in case of a problem. You have where the CC is on the map. That is our tanker fleet, our carrier fleet. You can divert. That is TACAN 11 X-ray, ICLS 12. I don't expect anyone to be landing there if we do our jobs right. Remarks and restrictions. Notepads out, everyone. Got to get this right. All ferrying is going to be doing close formation. So that means we're going to be doing, in our groups of 4, we'll have close formations. And each group can hang out, if they like, and probably should do, at their tanker. Each group has a specified tanker today. That's just a good way of keeping the mission organised. And so remember, we do 104th rules now. We do Milsim rules, so there's no F10 map or anything like that. So stick at your tanker. Next, there's a 6G soft acceleration limit. Can anyone tell me where that is?
So our INS won't...
so we don't degrade our INS. INS can degrade up to, on the Tomcat, 2 nautical miles per 30 minutes of travel. That's going to be over 12 miles of drift we can get today on our INS. That's if we don't exceed 6G. So we want to keep that under control. Now, so it's called a soft limit because we can exceed that in an emergency if you've got to dodge or if you've got to go into combat or something like that. Next, noses cold soft limit. Exactly the same thing. I've tried this mission out, and the enemies have about a 50% chance of attacking our little fleet of aeroplanes, depending on where they are on their route at that time. Is the best. The answer is I don't know if they're going to attack us or not. They might not. That's why the 104th are here, because they can help deal with that. Noses cold at all times until we absolutely need to have noses warm, because if we have noses warm, any one person fucks up and turns their radar on to find a tanker, all of those Su-27s will charge from him at 120 miles away. I know because I tried it in an F-15, so don't do it. There are no altitude speed restrictions today. Just use your head. There's no visual nav fixes today. Expect drift, and I've talked about that, 4 miles per hour. Considerations. Wingman visual at all times except in combat. So, at all times, you are to keep your visual on your wingman. If you get separated, there is no way to find your way back. That's why I want you guys to hang out the tankers, because if you do get lost, and you can get lost, you might get disconnected, you might have to, your girlfriend might turn up or something, you might have to fly away, then you can tack on your way back to your tanker. One instrument rule, mainly for the Reapers here. If you're going to change something in your cockpit, and you will be doing lots of changing as a driver, one instrument at a time, so you don't slam into someone or lose tally. You are allowed to respawn if we have any kind of formation collision, and that includes bung into a tanker. Please don't bung into a tanker. or if you disconnect, typical real life internet problems. Real pilots, Black Buck didn't have to deal with disconnections, did they? Talk about the red cap. For the red cap, for all intents and purposes, they're infinite. There's so many in there that even 104th charging in there and doing their fancy tactics aren't going to beat them. So let's not do it. Let's do everything we can to stay away from the red cap. If they do commit the red cap, which is likely possible, then obviously we have to go fight them. I've got really no advice because the advice is going to depend on the situation. Or my only advice is if we have to go and fight someone today, do everything we can not to antagonise the rest of them. The worst thing is that one fighter comes out and attacks us and we all charge at him 100 miles away, and then what the result is that it will be a chain reaction and all of the fighters will come, and that's the end of our mission. We physically can't do it after that. So let's just keep good comms on guard 243 Alpha Mike, that is, and just be clever about it, okay? That's that. Tankers, everyone, please refer yourself to the tanker screen. Texaco, Arco, Shell 11, Shell 12. Shell Texaco is exclusively hammers at Angels 20, Takan 21, Yankee 121 megahertz Alpha Mike. And you've got the next one is Buick, Angels 22. Next one is Sabre, Angels 24, Dagger, Angels 26, and we'll consolidate the groups in a minute to make sure we're all in those groups. So note that now I'm going to be at hammer, so I've got Takan 21, Yankee, and 121. If you can, set the shit up on the ground. You don't want to try doing this in formation, especially if you haven't got a Rio.
Us Hornets, we would like to use our JDAM, so can you assign us a certain target?
Where has Seal put those targets?
There's a second tab, cap.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Everyone click on JDAM. Ooh, look, Seal should make some fucking missions. Right. I'm not actually sure what I'm looking at here. Can someone explain that? Oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah, it's very organized.
104 are going to think we know what we're doing. This is amazing. Right, okay, well, I want Shadow to do that. I want... who's the next man?
Obi.
That. Mav, Hammer probably going to be going just for the biggest building.
Cap.
Send.
We'll be only taking 2 JDAMs. So
Wait! Take 4 JDAMs. What's the matter with you? Pussy!
We need our 3 back.
Alright.
So, me and Obi and Tiger and...
I'm doing it now. Calm down.
Plus, if we did all 16 lots of targets, we'd be nothing left for the Tomcat.
Oh, yep. Has Seville chosen his own targets? I can't hear the Seville over the way, so someone needs to translate.
Nobody can hear you.
Actually, you need only 8 JDAMs for the target area, as I see the picture. You can hit 13, 14, 10, 11, 12, and 5, and 15 with rockets, so it will be much more lighter.
Interesting. Yeah, I see what you mean. So
I'll just take air to air and then free up some bombs for someone else.
Roger. Okay. The rest of you. So we've got JDAMs going down on those reds because they're hardened structures, right? Okay. And I've got more JDAMs to play with. Who's the other 2 Hornets with JDAMs?
Tiger and Cedar. Would you guys like to take JDAM?
I can take even Mavericks for some other constructions that I see in the...
Yeah, well, how about Shadow and Obi? I've chosen your targets, the hangars. How about the other 2 boys take out what they want?
We should have reserves on the bombs if someone gets shot down.
Yeah.
Exactly. Plus, let's hope the JDAM gods make sure those JDAMs are hitting the...
Roger.
If these numbers are accurate, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9, they can be destroyed by J. The rest, because they are small targets, like 10, 11, 12, 5, 13, it can be with rockets, and some other soft, you can do it even with NK 500, NK 82s.
Roger. Personally, Cap's going to be taking the green shit out, because it's easy for me to hit, and I definitely can do it.
Roger.
Well, assuming I survive, you know. So we're going to have... I mean, well, this is purely for the JDAM stuff. We're looking at this at the moment. So I'm happy to leave it as it is. Shadow and Obi take the red shit on. The other 2 Hornets, if for some reason you 2 go down, can take over the red shit. And like 104 was saying, the rest of the shit we can take out with relatively soft munitions anyway.
Yeah, I assume the Tomcats can really hold a lot of bombs.
Yeah, I can ripple over that 3 times basically, assuming I get everything right.
Can I make one comment?
Send.
The JDAM is not really a Cold War weapon.
Yeah, thing is,
This is Cold War 2025.
well, we're in disagreement. The Hellhounds 2025. I'm personally trying to make it 1980. Let's go in between and say it's millennium, something like that.
DCS JDAMs are 1970s tech.
Woo! You got it, boys.
There you go. Give him bullet.
Right. Okay. I'm pretty happy there. The only thing that spiked my conscience, that spiked me a little bit, was rockets. If you're going to do rockets, fine. Don't get shot by the Zeuses. Do it from long range if you're going to do rockets. Other than that, to be honest, it's an easy target. Otherwise, there's nothing actually really challenging there apart from those hardened bunkers. Is anything else? Any other concerns on that?
Just give us a second. Roger, Saber flight is ready.
Dagger lead, confirm ready.
Dagger lead ready.
Buick lead, confirm ready.
Buick lead ready up.
Hammer lead, confirm ready.
Hammer ready.
Okay, guys, you have permission to take off in your groups and get direct on bearing and get with the tankers. And be warned, there's always a possibility those fighters have been alerted and are scrambled, so you may need to fight straight away. See you in the air.
Copy that, Cap. Saber flight ready to take off.
We do have a Patriot site here, so if you're in trouble, just run away. The Patriots will take over.
Flight spooling. Oh, off we go.
Re-rolling. Once we're airborne, guys, we can get TACAN, 16 Yankee to our tanker, or we can get waypoint 2 INS.
Confirm 60 Yankee.
Sorry, let me just go and check the sheet when I'm up. It's 2-1 Yankee, 2-1 Yankee for our guy. Okay, I've got waypoint 2 selected on the INS.
Nails on our nose, 12 o'clock.
Yep, okay, let's head towards that. I'll meet you up once we're clear of this cloud.
3. 2's at Angel 6 above the cloud.
I'm just coming for the cloud now.
2's tally lead.
Confirm your heading is about 250, something like that.
Affirm. Climbing for Angels 5.
Right, I'll pick you up shortly. Okay, someone's conning up and right. Do you guys see that on the 1 o'clock? I think that might be our tankers, boys, up there.
It's 4 aircraft in formation.
Scratch it, I don't know what that is.
Check out the closest guy, Conan.
Coming.
Saber flight is heading to waypoint 2.
Hey, firm.
Oh, the TACAM's active. Our TACAM's
We need to wait for the tankers.
Look above us. Look directly above us.
That's them. We're the bottom one, guys. We're the bottom one. All units cap. All units cap. Tankers in play. Look for the stacked cons. The stacked cons. Get with your correct con. Okay, boys, we're at the lower con.
Roger. I'm moving to observation left.
Hey, firm.
2.
3. That's gonna piss him off.
Looks like nails, 1 o'clock.
Did you like that, flankers?
Say again?
Yeah, Fox 2.
Gotcha. I just buzzed the flankers about 10 feet.
And I've got you on IR as well.
All units cap, all units cap. Those nails are hostile nails. Hopefully they won't see us.
Heads up, nails, 12 o'clock.
I am saddled, observation left.
Can you give me a speed
2
check?
saddle and lead.
Sorry, about 395.
I'll jump. Got a very ambitious bird, a big bird radar nailing us. Oh, look up, boys. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I see it.
Right, well, prepare for the most boring fucking mission of your life.
I have a Walkman.
Can I get a speed check from you guys? I can't seem to catch up. It's a bit weird.
We're steady at 395.
Roger. That is so friggin' cool. I'm not even friggin' kidding. It's so friggin' cool. Oh my god.
Remember, your spoilers were up, so that might be what it is.
Alright, those are some nails. 2 o'clock.
Stop. Jesus Christ.
Zone 3 on link, 100 miles, bearing, say 310.
Hey.
Who are you linked into? One of the carriers.
Good idea. All units cap, you can connect to the aircraft carriers for a data link.
I think, yeah, there's a Bandit, brah, 325, 97 miles. And a Bandit 2-ship, brah, 325, 96 miles.
Yeah, I'll see him, boy, I'll see them. Okay, 3's finally caught up, moving echelon on the left, third man.
Roger.
Lots and lots of nails for me. Oh, so cool.
I'm not getting any audio from RWR though.
Same. Okay, going to do progress reports. Hammer is all saddled on their tanker, group by group.
Vehicle settled behind our tanker, at least 3 deep. Dagger is struggling to catch up.
Sabre reporting. Sabre cap.
We are getting settled. We just, one guy is left to settle up with the tanker.
Apart from the flankers, is anyone not with the tankers, left behind, anything like that?
Like I say, Dagger flight are about 5 miles behind the tankers. We can't catch up without going into burner.
Yeah, Roger, that's fine. Catch them up when they stop. You might be able to slightly sneak above them, Shifty, and then catch them in a dive, maybe.
We don't get engines.
Tomcat engines are the most powerful here.
Oh, why can't they catch up?
They can, it's the flankers that can't catch up. It's because there's stupid fuel consumption.
Ah! My bad.
All units, we've got a long way to go, so free comms on guard until combat or otherwise.
Why are these tankers so fast, you bra, Steward?
Because
it
was already going to take 3 hours and 20 minutes, guys.
Cap, we will be actually the first in the DCS community to like do air refueling in Afterburner.
Lols. They will slow down for the tanking guys. They slow down by 100 knots.
Okay, then we have a tiny tad of hope.
Get good jets.
For information, we have one bogey to our heading 320 and heading hot on us. Negative, that bogey is hot on the tanker group ahead of us, 40k out from us at the moment. You're 3 o'clock, Cap.
Distance, did you say? What distance?
He's 40 kilometers from us.
Oh.
Yeah, 30 from you.
Fuck, get ready for combat, everyone.
Okay, then we flankers can actually do something because we want to be
on flight frequency. This guy's way more than 30 kilometers out.
I agree.
Like 100 miles out.
There's a group of at least 2.
It's 360 zone 3 is about probably 60 or 80 miles.
Cap's data link also shows 80 miles. What are you seeing on Shifty? Your data link?
Boss, I'm going to switch to another data link if I have anything closer. I don't know where those carriers are. Roger, I'm on Gaylord.
They've just disappeared off. They've just turned cold. They're not coming towards you anymore.
003.
I think you're good.
Unit 003 data link has the same as Gaylord.
Us Hornets will stick with the tankers and do some perimeter defense.
I think, Hammer, I think we're correct here. I don't think there's anything to worry about. We'll be spiked if otherwise.
Yeah.
I think they've just zoomed out on their data link and they don't know how to read it.
Guys, I'm going to break formation. I'm just going to go lower a little bit, engage my autopilot and go make a quick coffee.
Hey, firm, soon a bit.
Just 2 will stay on the tanker.
Shadow Cap.
Yes.
You don't have. You can't do this, but I can look up and see 16 cons above me. It's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
Shadow Cap.
Yes, Cap.
You're gay.
Come on.
We've got guests here. We must behave. We also got to maintain our sanity for 1,200 miles nearly.
Over there, guy.
Don't.
Sanity? What's that?
You just know that someone's got lost, don't you? Someone out there is lost. And not daring to speak up, I guarantee it. Auntie, we got you on comms. Auntie comms. Can anyone speak to her in Discord?
We're still on 124.
Cap, what do you need on Discord?
Well, if Auntie's still online, she's GCIing on Lot ADC. I just want to make sure none of us blues have got left behind. She should know that.
Cap, this is Shadow or Saberflight. We got 2 contacts. 300.
Range.
They're 113 nautical from our tanker. They're at Angels 26. MiG-29s.
Yep, Hammer sees them. Keep an eye on.
Should we
stick with the tankers.
Yeah, unless we're starting to get spiked and shit's really kicking off, everyone stick with the tankers. Otherwise you risk getting lost and cocking up.
Remember what he said, that you don't want to drag the rest of them out here, so don't go in.
Roger.
Stick with the primary mission. Our objective is to bomb a target.
All units, Cap, good news. Only 170 miles to go to waypoint 2, so we're over halfway there on the first leg to the refueling. So we are getting there. Bad news is, I really need a wee.
The good news is you can put the autopilot and go for a wee.
Bad news is, it was such a long time ago since Cap did tutorial on autopilot, I can't remember how to use autopilot to go for a wee.
Nope.
Heading hold, altitude hold, autopilot, no steering.
Roger, on it. Guys, would you judge me if I peed into my cup?
Danny, if you're straight, mate. Okay, this is Shadow. Contact on data link has turned away, heading 330. They are heading 330 now. They look to be doing some patrol.
Roger. Buick Cap, Buick lead Cap.
Buick lead, send.
Requesting permission for me to come and hang out with you boys for 50 miles.
Permission granted.
Oscar Mike.
This is gonna be go horribly long. Ah, Jesus.
Cap echelon right, left, number 3 man in Buick. Hello, boys.
Alright, we got multiple 2-9 nails to our 330.
Keep an eye on him.
They're 100 nautical. They look to be coming towards the tankers.
Duly noted. Have they?
Don't panic, Mr. Barry.
Have they spiked anyone yet?
Are we allowed to go nose warm?
Fuck no, not unless they say spike us.
I'm getting some great video here.
Auntie,
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
Auntie, has anyone been left behind?
Negative. Tail's trailing a little bit, but he's still in contact.
Tail, back it up!
He can't. He took the heavy bomb, so he's slower than us.
Roger, he'll be fine.
Yeah, I took Mark 84s, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
This is supposed to be open comms, eh?
It is open comms. He said it's open comms.
I did.
Just gotta fill the void with something.
Shadow, how far away are those bad guys? Are they given up yet?
No idea. I don't have them on data link.
Roger.
Alright, WR's clear.
Good, all good.
That would be a brilliant idea, but a horrible idea as well.
I think the main
they can do that.
So you can do it? Which is the nearest carrier to Waypoint?
Sending code.
No idea.
All carriers are together in a big fleet. They're all together.
Copy. I'm rejoining. It's just you, Billy, yeah? Yeah, firm cap went up to fly in one of the other formations. Roger.
Saber Cap.
Once you're saddled, I'll go off for a minute.
Come in for Saber.
Request permission to come and join you boys for a bit.
Permission granted. Echelon right.
You can come back in here and join us.
No.
Cap, jag hatar dig. Du är så jobbig. Varför gjorde du det här mot mig?
All stations, Maverick on guard. The data link is now available for the E2.
Actually, this is Shadow. We got a radar. On data link it says Angels 26, 93 nautical, 330.
Can we have that in English?
Oh, I'm joining on
What?
You're right.
Nej men alltså sluta mobba Shadow nu, snälla.
Copy.
Jag älskar det.
Ja, tack så jättemycket. Tack så jättemycket.
Goodar störst.
Go.
Captain, I have some good news. At least one of the flankers might catch up with us.
That's on you. I'm going to move off to the left a little bit and go to lav. Roger, roger. Take time.
Roger, Shifty. What's going on?
I'm about 2 miles behind now.
Well done. We'll make sure we go slower on the next leg where we don't have the tankers.
Well, half the people are going to be dead and out of fuel by then.
Never.
Cap, Maverick.
We got 15,000.
Send Maverick.
What's the AWACS radio frequency?
This is Shadow. They're 89 nautical, 14, they're broad 338 from our position.
Alright, we're just going to use the long
straight towards us.
I believe it's 251 for
Can we
comms.
have it bra call, please? Bearing, range, altitude.
Which channel are we talking to the fighter controller?
9 for 88 at 26,000.
Thanks, buddy.
Say again, Maverick. I can get instead, Tom.
Which channel should we be talking to the fighter controller on lot ATC on?
We're returning code
Stand
again.
by. Auntie, are you on 2 guard?
Roger.
All units, Cap. The GCI is on guard 243.
I'm also on 253, 254, 251, 121, 122, 123 and 124.
Oh, so nice, Auntie.
Shadow Cap, I'm entering your formation. Echelon right, 3rd man.
Visual.
That's some nice looking formations from here.
Bullets off comms and stepping back for a minute. I'll be back.
Have fun. Why did I have 2 massive cup of teas before this? Why? So fucking stupid.
I've got a bottle of it right next to me that I can't even touch right now. It's taunting me.
Making me need to go now.
You're looking sexy, Cap.
Always.
Give me a flash.
How do I do that exactly? I can pee out of my cockpit. I can pee out of my cockpit if you like.
Excuse me while I stand up in my cockpit and moon you. I feel sorry for the guy who's going to clean the window after your ass has been on it. I don't.
Hey, the air will clean it, don't worry.
That's what the ensigns are for.
Good news.
What?
99 miles. 99 miles to go.
That's a good job. The flankers are down to 50% fuel.
My arm hurts.
I mean, it was a really bad idea getting flankers with us, you know? No offense, Dale, no offense, I swear.
When Cap added them to the mission, I did actually assume that he had something in mind.
That's where you went wrong, Tail.
This is Shadow Bra 355 for 92 at 26,000. Flanking.
Starting to breathe now.
Shifty, how far back are you?
Shifty is about 1 mile behind his tanker. The other guys are separated by about a mile and then 3 miles.
Cool, I'm going to come hang around with you before I go back to my boys. Just to rub it in.
It's a very, very far range, if I say so, to hang around with us, because we are not formed up in any single way.
It is, we're flying a perfect trail. It's a very nice trail formation, guys.
This is Shadow Bra 358 for 91, hot. Angels 26.
It won't be long before you see a couple of flankers falling out the air.
I really hope it's enemy flankers, not friendly flankers.
This is Overlord. No enemy aircraft. Roger, tally here.
What's your detection range for enemy aircraft, Auntie?
Bullets back on column 121.
I can see the whole maps from DCS.
Well, I'm not sure. I didn't really get an answer. I think it's all going to be on guard. I'm not sure.
The GCI is guard. GCI is guard. Codename Auntie.
I know.
Shifty, look how superior my jet is. I'm coming back just to play with you, and I've still got, hold, 12,000 litres of fuel.
Cap, you know we still have a launch solution on you.
Yeah, it's a nice ER lock on you there.
You don't want to do that.
I would very, very much do that right now.
I'd laugh if he screws it up and flies into me. Look, it's only taken me 150 miles to catch my tanker.
150? Bollocks, it's 75, 375 minus 355 minus 75 is 280.
It's been that long, damn.
70 nautical miles to go, boys.
I haven't even caught up to my tanker yet.
016, 97 nautical miles, 26,000 feet, cold.
Okay, Niels, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Anti-Maverick, boogied up.
No contacts on SA. Go ahead. Well, I mean, if the AWACS knew anything, he would tell us, or it will show up on the SA page.
I've got Nails, 4 o'clock.
Alright, Bogey. Bra 012 for 102 at 26,000. flanking.
Good. Do you keep seeing like a big white flash coming
back here and feel my pain.
Yeah, that's the lightning in the sim. Ah, it's fucking stupid.
Shifty, check left
I don't
wing.
know how you guys are going to bomb any targets. You can't see shit.
You look good, buddy. You look good.
Yeah, it's above the clouds, boys. It's above the clouds, the target is.
Oh, roger.
You reached your tanker, Shifty. I'm proud.
I know what's going on.
Well, I am currently jogging up to my tanker here, which I have done for the last, I don't know how many miles, but yeah.
I thought you were good at formation flying, Cap. What are you doing back there?
Yeah, it turns out it's quite hard, Angels 30.
Cat, you're a master at formation flying. This shouldn't be a problem at all.
Sorry, say again, boss. Fuel check. 13.5. Roger.
3, 10.6.
Copy. Leads 11.9.
Amazingly frugal, really.
Yeah, the autopilot's on.
Beautiful. Send.
Shadow has disconnected, so I am taking lead now of Saber 5.
Roger, he'll be able to, as long as he gets up to Angels 40, he'll be able to burn his way over and still refuel fine and catch us up.
I was going to say thank God for small mercies.
Lols.
Shadow pop that. Did you ever get any plan? Unmute yourself on TeamSpeak. I'll take that then. I thought you were saying thank God.
Bugle, tea time. Thank you.
TeamSpeak. Copy.
Okay, all units Cap, back to combat comms please, because we're about to get into air-to-air refueling. Cap's coming back at his boys. Give the carriers, the tankers a couple of miles to get into their orbit before you ask them to refuel. See you later, Shifty.
Nice to see you, buddy. Cap, we got 14,000 pounds of fuel. Probably just go ahead and do the strike now and refuel on the way back.
Unfortunately, that's actually got to do, but sadly we can't because of future triggers. You will have to hang round with us. But by the sounds of things, you're going to have enough fuel anyway. If you can, just try and take a few hundred litres on. It will help. Buick Cap.
Son.
You're missing a man. I only see 2 with you now.
Cap Trasher just got kicked from the server.
Roger, you catch up easy, Mac 2 Angels 40 or whatever, 60. Cap rejoining Hammer, boys. Hammer check right, hammer.
Oh shit.
Hammer check right.
I'm going to fucking shit myself.
Buick, there's our turn.
Okay, boys, start tanking when you're ready. I'll go third.
Two's on lead.
Roger, yeah, we'll reset an observation left and then we'll call him up. What frequency is this guy on?
He is on he's on ours, 121.
Cap, tankers are turning. I take it that's our cue to refuel.
Yup, everyone, refuel when you're ready.
He's not Texaco. Any idea what his name is, Cap?
I'm pretty sure he's Texaco, boys.
You sure?
Negative, but if you go right next to him, he'll be the one at the top of the list always.
Mexico, Springfield.
Yeah, he just didn't put his lights on. Normally they put their lights on when you're close.
Weird.
Springfield 1-1, Texaco, proceed to pre-contact at 20,000.
Right, I'm going pre-contact right. You want to call him up and then go pre-contact left and then you shoot him first. 2.
Oh. Proceed to pre-contact at 20,000. Our guy's at 21 and Texaco said he's at 20.
Yeah, that's always wrong. He always gives you 1,000 feet out, don't worry. I'm sure this is the right guy. He's saddled down his turn as I got behind him, so.
Roger. Moving left pre-contact.
Roger, see ya.
Anti-cap.
You're taking fuel.
Okay, roger.
Just keep an eye and make sure that none of the blues leave this area, please.
Roger. I'm watching Hornet try to refuel with the wings slapped. Sorry, Tomcats.
I'm showing nails 10 o'clock.
Hold on, 2.
2 is transfer complete, moving observation right.
3 moving in for the nozzle.
Texaco, Springfield 1-3, request rejoin. Springfield 1-3, Texaco, proceed to pre-contact at 20,000.
Cap Ready, pre-contact.
Ready, pre-contact.
Return pre-contact.
Ready, pre-contact.
Clear contact.
3 clear contact.
Transfer complete.
One's moving aft.
Well done, boys.
Two's on lead.
Just a bit to the right.
If you want, roger. Alright, lead's on tanker.
A little more.
Yeah, no, copy. Two's on lead.
Little left. You got this, man. Oops.
Shut up.
Trust in the Force, Luke.
Fucking nerd. Shut
Use
the hell
the
up.
Force, Luke. Just a bit to the left. You can do it, man. Nails, 11 o'clock. Almost had it.
This is Shadow. I disconnected and I reconnected 28 minutes out.
Roger, get moving.
Fuel 9,500. Like nails, 1 o'clock.
Say last again. Wings. 2. Fuel 15.5. Fuel 16,500.
Well, 18,000.
Static Maverick.
That's Nails.
Outstanding.
Hold it up.
Nothing in your vicinity, about 102 miles away to your northeast.
19,000.
Return free contact. Contact. You're taking fuel.
033 for 132. Then turning cold.
Transfer complete.
3 transfer complete, backing off.
Transfer complete.
Alright, what's the plan from here?
We're going to wait till the other boys are done, then we're all going to head roughly together to waypoint 3 to do the bombing. Buick, report progress.
Buick flight standing by.
Looks like Nails, 3 o'clock.
Cap saddle, right echelon. Sabre, report progress. Dagger, report progress.
One refueled, 2 gonna struggle. We're basically having to go to afterburner to keep up the damn thing.
Okay.
Yeah, these guys didn't really see me slow down for the refuel.
Can you ask them to slow down?
No, I thought you mentioned earlier on that they were going to slow down by 100 knots. These guys didn't.
Yeah, no, I asked them to, but that's DCS.
Did you set it in the orbit command or the waypoint command?
Yeah, I did do it in the orbit.
Yeah, it should have worked then.
It's because of copying and pasting, I think it usually fucks up.
Right.
Shadow, you're 189 nautical miles out.
Roger that.
Trash, you're 263 nautical miles out.
Oh, so trash. I should be there in 22 minutes.
Roger, you just have to catch up.
Sometime next week by my calculations.
Alright guys, let's go with observation left.
I mean, slightly. Can't go any faster.
3.
That's Nails, 2 o'clock.
Sabre progress check.
Sabre flight, 3 refueled. Sabre flight ready.
Buick, you ready to go essentially?
Yeah, we'll go.
Right, I'm just topping up our tanks, 5 mics and then we're off.
2's moving left way. Roger.
Heads up, Nails, 5 o'clock.
Cap, give us 10 mics at least.
Texaco, Springfield, 1-2, request rejoin. Springfield, 1-2, Texaco.
We're not gonna have the time, Shadow.
Real joke.
Okay.
Just cut the corner, but not until we're out of here in case you get attacked.
But I need some fuel. So yeah, you guys go ahead without me, it's fine.
Clear contact.
Move to a decent country, for God's sake.
Where are you, Cap? I don't see you.
I'm on your right. I just had to drop back to do some stuff. I'm back here now.
Roger. Alright, one's moving aft.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, we're just gonna wait for 2 and then we're off.
Raj 2 is going to maintain position until cap set.
Cap set. All units cap. All units cap. If you are ready, then please embark for waypoint 3, do your bombing mission, then resume back to waypoint 2 for refueling. If you need to stay here and refuel, feel welcome to stay here and refuel. Otherwise, let's go. Okay, boys, let's do it. Waypoint 3.
Alright, so saddle up on me in the middle, and we're going to maintain, we're going to keep a turn with the tanker and roll out on for Whiskey 3.
2. 3.
In fact, it's to our north, isn't it, from here? It's not south, it's north, is that right?
Correct, north.
Alright, 3, stand by. 3, snap right now, 355, snap right, 355. 2, snap right, 355. 2. Cap, turn right, 355, sir.
Roger, on it.
Oh, we got nails right on our 6.
Shifty, what speed do you want us at so you can keep up?
Carry on, buddy. These things are too slow.
Oh, I got nails on our nose, 12 o'clock.
Roll out 355, starting to climb. Slate set 355, yeah, let's go for Angel's Ferry, guys. Let's get some good endurance. Roger, 30.8.
3. All units, hammer are going up to Angels 30.
Turning direct.
Shadow to Overlord. Distance to tanker?
Yeah, it should be 360.
Did the tanker not work?
Well, you see, I'm just showing you the distance. Thank you. Thank you for not being a savage, Auntie.
Who's that in front of us?
Stand by. Who's the group of 3 out in front, just out of interest?
Could well be the Hornets if there's 3 of us.
Hey, fam. What's your speed going to be?
Heading 255 degrees.
Trash selling to Angel 34.
Roger.
Alright, 2's fuel flow is 3,000, leveling at 30.
Roger, cap's half mile right.
Alright, turn 3, rejoin on me, guys. 2's tally. Just go echelon, since you're on that side, just go echelon right.
3.
2's got 6 Mark 83s and 4 Phoenix.
3 has 2 Phoenix and a whole bunch load of Mark 82s.
Roger, I got 6 Phoenix, so I will stay on top cover while you guys go down and rack them and shackle.
We've got nails, 1 o'clock.
Roger, the priority is, guys, if air-to-air combat happens, which is very likely, remember, switch your radar on, because we're not used to having to switch it on.
Yeah.
All units cap, all units cap. If we do run into air-to-air here, don't forget to switch your radars on.
Looks like nails, 3 o'clock, and nails, 2 o'clock.
I'm going to bump it up to 31, Angels 31, guys, so we're not flying in their wake.
Roger that.
Right, connected to Overlord finally. FYI, I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen here. We could be about to get jumped by all of them or not, or nothing. I really don't know.
Roger.
Looks like nails, 3 o'clock.
3 Tomcats, I'm just slightly below you two. You're on 8 o'clock low, looking good.
Hey Shifty, come join us.
I can't get up there.
We believe in you, sir. Get up here. Go echelon right, please.
Boys, do you see that nails on data link? I can't see it.
Looks like Nails, 3 o'clock.
Oh, I see him now, yeah. Put your radar range to 400 miles.
Welcome.
Oh, he just disappeared. He just dropped off. He's at least 120 miles. Somewhere, 060. There he is again, there he is, 060.
Open.
What happened to the carrier groups, Cat? There's no carrier data link available anymore.
It's because the distance, we're now 200 and something miles away from them.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Hey Shifty, nice alpha there.
Okay, Nails, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Has any of us got a 9S distance target?
Cap, which one are you? Echelon right?
Roger.
$125 nautical miles to your target.
Thank you.
Trash, your tankers are bearing 255 degrees, 135 nautical miles.
Trash, positive tacker, Judy.
Buick is 143 miles to target.
Hey, Shifty.
Shifty, you might want to join us at 121 for tactical.
I'm just listening to my boys trying to refuel and suffering. I'm about to go into the drink.
Shouldn't laugh. Hashtag learn to refuel.
Looks like Nails, 1 o'clock. Alright, those are some Nails, 2 o'clock.
Copy. It's all those little bombs you got hanging under there.
It is. They're gonna make big boom boom.
Where is this?
Hello, it's going down.
Target in the Crimea, yeah?
Yeah, it's on the Crimea Southern Mountain Range. Titanium factory.
Roger, what happened? I think it's in Minnesota.
Refueling problems.
Wow, learn to refuel. If you can do it, they can. 1 has got a different wing sweep to 2. I've never seen that before.
It might just be a desync thing.
Yeah.
I am auto with about 47 degrees.
Showing you 68.
I'm saying auto about 48.
Oh look, did you ever think you'd see it? Sea flanker in formation with 14s. Very cool.
And the flanker actually looks small.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Anti-cap. Anti-cap.
Cap, Andy.
Distance to INS waypoint 3 target, please.
Miles.
90 miles.
Thank you.
That's good for, can we have a distance check, please?
Yeah, plot is cleaned. Targets to your east, but out of range.
Okay, roger, thank you.
So today was all about our luck, where we would meet the hostiles in their trail, and so far we've been bang on the luck. So let's hope it continues. We're very slowly catching those Hornets up, which is good.
Well, hello, swimming home, Cap.
Roger, can you hear me on 121, Shifty?
Yeah, Roger, 121.
Well, give it a shot.
Shaper flight is 8 miles. Coming up a little bit and overtake these Hornets.
Good job.
Fuel's coming up to 4.5.
Shifty, I've lost tally on you. Where are you?
I just rolled over the top behind you now.
Well done.
Trash tankers, 85 miles, 250 degrees.
Trash, positive contact, Judy. I can't accelerate with you. I'm at max power.
Roger.
It's alright, I'll go join the Hornets.
Apo.
We're just asserting our dominance over these Hornets and then we'll slow down again.
That's exactly what we have to do. That's exactly what the Tomcat's all about.
Yep.
Lead group bearing 006 degrees, 66 nautical miles to target.
Hornets cap.
10.
Look up and left and you'll see you're being overtaken by the dominant force in this group.
Lead group is now 62 miles from target.
And for a good view, look at 4.
Alright, power's coming back down. So
we're doing some professionalism back here.
2.
Right.
Looking good, Shifty. Force it. That is a funny looking Hornet though.
So here's where I realise I set the clouds at the wrong height and we can't see the target or something. I can see it!
Land hole!
I can see it!
I can see the land.
Beautiful. I can see... I put the target there so I know exactly where that target is. Beautiful. think we might actually make this.
Oh, we're definitely going to make it. We've got 17,000 pounds of fuel.
I don't think I'll make it.
When we're done the bombing, how do you guys want to meet up afterwards?
Well, I'll stay up here and I'll just orbit in contrail and you guys come back up and join.
Perfect.
Showing Nails 4 o'clock. That's Nails.
In case the SFM will set, this is the rendezvous point, so 180 for 50 miles. If you get lost or separated, just come back here.
2.
Right.
Cap Shifty, is the waypoint accurate from the SU-33s?
Yes, but only as accurate as your INS system, which is probably perfectly accurate in an FC3.
Yeah, exactly, cool.
On the return leg, we should be able to go really fast, drag-free. Auntie Hammer, can we have a final distance and heading recalculation for target, please? If you can see the target.
006 degrees, 38 miles.
Thank you.
Oh, I think I see them on that slope.
I see them. I think I can see them.
Cap, what's going to be your primary ground target? And I'll hit something else.
On the left, there's going to be some real big, tall kind of refinery buildings. I'm going to try and go for them because they're highly explosive and easy to hit.
Copy, I will take out the bunkers and hangars on the other side of the target.
Okay.
Bra 025, 102 nautical miles, flight level 260, 2 bandits, SU-33s.
Aspect.
Going towards you from 029.
Roger. I think if they're coming after us, they would have spotted us.
2 o'clock, off your nose. Now at flight level 360. Zero 28, 90 nautical miles.
Roger. Three, request permission to break and bomb.
Go do it.
See you in a minute, boys.
Looks like Nails 1 o'clock.
2's going to follow 3. Roger.
Okay, I'm searching for visual. I haven't found it yet. Shifty, can you see them?
005 for 20 miles.
Alright,
Negative, I've lost it.
005. 005, Roger, looking.
Bogies are at flight level 360, 850 knots.
Are they hot?
028, 63 miles. Hot, yes.
We better hold off, guys. Is that 63 miles?
59 miles. They're travelling at 830 knots.
That's attacking, boys, that's attacking. All units, I think we're being attacked by flankers. We haven't got spiked yet, but just get ready. Air to ammo, boys.
Okay. Telegram, Roger, we're saying we're surrounded.
What's going on, south?
027, 54 miles.
Cap nose hot.
Oh, shit.
Flight level 350, 60 knots.
Then trail. Come on, tally target. Right in the centre of that plateau.
Maverick Fox 3 times 2.
Cap's following up.
All right, those are some nails. 2
Lead
o'clock.
target 270 degrees. Sorry,
Bandit 2-ship,
025 degrees, 42 nautical miles.
35,000.
Maverick, Fox 3 times level 3 in zone 4 to the north.
33. 1,030 knots closer.
Let's do this. Whoa, we've got nails. 3 o'clock.
I'm trying to staying on target.
024 degrees, 23 nautical miles. 1,060 knots. Flight level 32. So that should be 320. 023 degrees, 22 nautical miles.
Roger.
Bogey turning cold.
Unable.
Fucking pussy, just do it.
Someone's gonna break off the bomb quick, and then I'll join you back up with you, boss.
Target.
Shifty, bomb's gone, bomb's gone.
Cap, Fox 3. Fire it, let me fire it. I'm chasing one down, ACM, low.
Shifty, good impact.
Zero 19 degrees, 9 miles.
I'm picking up nails on the nose.
Maverick, Fox 3. 36 second bogey.
040, 41 nautical miles.
Cap sidewinders.
Bandit, SU-27.
Cap
12
shack,
o'clock
one.
low.
Splash.
4 miles. Bandit is going down.
There's another one out there, Maverick. Cap turning cold.
Shifty, pickle, I'm out of here.
Second target, 040, 40 nautical miles. Flight level 330.
Say distance again.
43 miles.
43, roger. I think it's low, Maverick, be careful.
It's turning cold, flight level... Ooh, right, hey, what? I can't...
Shifty, Maverick, bogeyed up.
Bra, 037, 46 nautical miles. Flight level 11.
Is he cold? Is he cold?
Roger, turning cold.
I think he's cold. I think we damaged him, Maverick. I think we can leave him.
Shit, we've got nails. 9 o'clock.
Roger.
I think he's damaged because his height's all over the place.
Cap bombing.
Bullet Miller time, air to air. Supporting you, boss. Roger.
Roger, roger.
I'm heading north at the moment, 020. Just looking for this guy that's called. Copy. Set up cap on the target.
Cap rolling in, target. Not so bloody low, Tomcat.
Alright, picture's looking good. Multiple 29 Nails, bearing 120. Oh, maybe that's not us. Same. Never mind, wrong guy.
Takeoff flight returning to tankers, don't have fuel to loiter.
Wait, sir, there's 20 Angels. Negative, I'm steady, 120. Just turning 120.
Nails, 8 o'clock.
Cap rolling in.
Static, dagger lead, request a vector to tankers. Buick flight as bombs out and RTB.
As a vector to tankers, 186 degrees. Sorry, 183 degrees, 186 nautical miles.
Oh, beautiful.
Roger.
Boom! Suck it. Suck it.
I got a 2-ship bugged at 80 miles, zone 3, 120.
Don't engage unless you have to.
Roger. Alright, turning south.
Cap, safe a flight of all 3 flank targets destroyed.
Roger. Get rid of the rest of your weapons, and then RTB tanker will meet you there.
Hey.
3 rolling in.
Point 2.
Two's turning south.
Bearings to tanker, 185 degrees.
I see you, I'm the guy on your left, close.
Garage.
Boom!
85 nautical miles.
Dead.
Angels, 26.
Nails, 9 o'clock.
Cap, all refineries dead, going for the rest of targets of opportunity.
Alright, so elevator, Angels Ferry free.
2.
We're going to go in a right-hand orbit until 3 rejoins.
Copy.
3 rolling in.
Static, dagger lead. Any of my boys still airborne?
Cap Winchester joining flights, if I can find you guys. So you conning.
Getting fuel.
A right-hand turn to your east.
Nails on our nose, 12
We're
o'clock.
not the guys to the south, we're the guys to the east.
Yep, coming east, 120. Let's go nose is cold for now. All units cap. All units cap. Nose is cold. Nose is cold.
Weight's cold.
2.
Wilco.
You're at the back, Cap.
I see you, Cap. We're in your, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
Pushing to 2.2.
Yep, coming. What's your range to waypoint 2? Try and flare now.
Put a flare out? Yeah, that's true. I'll put up, we're 171 miles. I'm flaring now.
I see ya. Yeah, it was you all along. Right, I'm coming. Okay, I'm just 1 mile behind. I'll be joining shortly. Buick, can we have your progress, please, and any losses, etc.?
Buick, no losses reported at this time. We are 156 miles out from tankers.
Sabre, same question.
Friendly 3-ship, Bra, 190, 195 miles from tankers.
Say distance again from tanker.
156 miles.
Roger, that's the rule together. Dagger, whatever's left of you, question.
Dagger Shifty is heading back to the tankers about 50 miles out. I have one guy who's just sitting orbiting at the tankers. The other guy ran out of fuel.
Well done. Guys who are disconnected, progress.
Trash on the tanker.
And Shadow left, he decided not to carry on.
Rage quit!
Rage quit.
It did sound very sulky.
You could have met us and followed us back, God's sake.
Hey, I suck at Tomcat air-to-air refueling, but I still show up.
Did you manage to take on any gas, Whistler?
Nails, 11 o'clock.
Repeat.
Did you manage to take on any gas?
No, saving my tanking for the return trip.
Hey, fam.
Yeah, come back on gas on the way out there. We filled up.
Whistler, I'm looking forward to the video.
Longest video ever.
The edit button for the win.
Okay, boys, we can speed up to milk power or whatever you want to do to get to those tankers fast.
Roger, powering up.
Nails, 8 o'clock.
I'm hoping those tankers have got some fuel.
Well, I've done my calcs and they should have fuel. Well, it is me after all, so it could go wrong.
And by the time I get there, I'm going to be on fumes. Yeah, I'm at about 6,300 right now.
Shovels, I guess.
Shifty is 72 nautical miles from the nearest tankers.
Thanks, Static. I thought I was closer, but never mind.
Which tanker's yours?
Shell 2-1. The one at 26,000.
Cap, I need to go in about 5 minutes. Sorry, it's going to be such a long story.
Wait, how long have you got?
About 30 minutes.
Yeah, fine. What we'll do is we'll top off of these tankers. We might get time to burn home. We'll just see how it goes.
Shifty flight carrying 175 to intercept the tanker.
Roger, 175.
Hopefully by the time you get there, it'll just be coming round so you can slot in behind you. At the speed it's doing anyway.
Cap, finally, echelon, right? Should we step it up a few percent?
I'm at 98.
Roger, must be me
Yeah,
light.
you were talking about history before, and somebody mentioned that it wasn't the longest bomb. Some B2s, but they didn't fly all the way from the States. They landed somewhere, I think it was in Al-Udeid, before they went on their strike mission. Or it was maybe Diego Garcia.
Well, that doesn't bloody count.
Negative, over. They went all the way and they were in the air for like 19 hours, 21 hours or something they were in the air for.
So did they land?
I'm pretty sure when I was out there, they landed. They were at Al-Udeid.
No, but they definitely did at least one raid where they flew direct.
I have 99.
Beautiful. I think I must have more missiles, less missiles.
We're doing Mac. Like the
bombing mission.
We're moving along.
Nails, 7 o'clock. Nails, 8 o'clock.
I don't know whether to dump weapons or not. It's a tough call.
Yeah, Tail's been refueling for 2 hours.
Bless him.
2 hours? Since we got to the tankers, he's been there. He's taking on 10 kilos, disconnecting, taking on another 10 kilos, disconnecting.
He tried 150 to intercept the tanker. It's flying a bit slower than I thought.
Trash cap.
It's probably tail dragging its ass.
We'll meet you at the tankers and then we'll RTB with you.
So after a few more 50, roger.
Shifty, your tanker is on your nose at 40 nautical miles.
Thank you, 40 miles.
Catching you up, Shifty.
And he's coming towards you.
It's a good job because I'm nearly on fumes.
Auntie, what's Hammer's ground speed, please?
No idea. Can tell you your airspeed.
No, I know that.
Oh, actually, this might tell you ground speed is 550 knots.
Roger.
Static, Dagger lead. I have cottons cutting across my nose at the moment. Who's that?
That's your tanker.
Roger.
8 nautical miles.
Hey boys, I'm taking the plunge and I'm getting rid of my weapons.
Copy.
Nails, 8 o'clock. And Nails, 7
4
o'clock.
enemy fighters inbound from the northeast.
That'd be typical, wouldn't it?
April Fools.
Swine.
Evil static, evil.
Actually, I'm surprised that the fleet aircraft that's over the sea didn't react to your bombing rate.
Fear. They fear the Reapers.
2, how did you drop your tanks? In fact, how did you drop anything?
Okay, I can't save a lot again.
You drop your tank spirit, no? Oh, you did? Yeah, firm. How dare you?
I can't find any way to access it.
You can't test it. Go to your within visual range menu, WVR menu. Your master arm needs to be on.
Thank you.
Roger.
Boom. Track freak
Drop
out.
external tanks and pickle.
Oh, that feels nice.
Coming right slightly.
Alright, those are some nails, 2 o'clock.
Shifty, can you confirm you've got nose cold?
I'm even super cruising with the bag still on. We're doing 0.98.
Nice.
Oh yeah, we are.
Ground speed's 550 knots.
Ah, now is that the tankers in front? Low nose.
Yeah, no, that's not, no. We're still 55 miles out from our tanker.
Dognammit. Auntie Cap, there's some people travelling in front of us, perpendicular to us. They appear to be lost. Can you confirm?
No, they're looking for their tankers as well.
Tiger Maverick?
Go for Tiger.
Is that you right at the back? Negative. Roger. It'll be right at the back, I think.
Lead, what's the distance to Takan?
Coming left. We are 40 miles.
Heads up, nails, 6 o'clock.
We'll start descending now. Power's coming back a little bit.
Alright, I got nails, 8 o'clock.
Alright, flight check. Master arm is safe. 2.
3. Remember, our tanker is Angels 20.
Roger. I think he's the one on the left. The 2 in front of us, not the fighters. The 2 just like 11 o'clock. I think our one's the farthest on the left. We're coming right. Right, switch echelon left. 2.
2.
2 say fuel state. 11.3. 3 fuel.
5.1.
Roger. Idle in 3, 2, 1, idle.
Mexico, Springfield, 1-1. Request rejoin.
Going left.
Springfield, 1-1. Mexico, proceed to pre-contact at 20,000.
Power's coming up. Wings to bomb. 2. Alright, Cap, you 2 and 3 are going to go on and I'll wait in observation left. We'll all join observation left and then you 2 go on first just in case he runs out of fuel. I've got enough fuel to make it back to base without tanking.
3.
2.
Mexico, Springfield, 1-3. Request rejoin. Springfield 1-3. Mexico, proceed to pre-contact at 20,000.
Heads up, nails, 6 o'clock.
Idle in 3, 2, 1, idle.
Dagali, can you vector us to the tanker we're capped on? Yeah, wait, what?
This guy's really moving along.
Yeah, Cap's tankers on your 9 o'clock.
Alright, Pepper's coming back again.
So the nearest one, is it?
You're merging now anyway.
Okay, 2, are you taking left or right?
2's going right, you're going left. Just stay where you are for now.
Hey, firm.
Sorry, it's my bad. Just try to fix my wing sweep.
We've got nails on our 12. And, nails, 1 o'clock.
Alright, we're saddled. 2 of you move right, 3 you move left.
Okay, 2's moving, right wing.
3 left wing.
Auntie, these are Hornets.
Nails, 2 o'clock.
3, ready pre-contact.
Ready, pre-contact.
Clear contact.
3 cleared, contact.
Texaco, Springfield, 1-2. Request rejoin.
Springfield 1-2. Texaco, proceed to pre-contact at 20,000.
Ready, pre-contact.
Okay, nails, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
That looked easy. We're plugged.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
Cap, Shifty, we planning to return to Batumi or the carriers?
Jimmy.
Oh, nice.
Shifting to fly about 300 degrees, 24 miles, you should intercept.
Fuel 6,500.
They're the ones off my nose.
Past your nose. You've got some direct front of you, but they're in front of them.
Okay, who are the guys tanking on the one nearest me? Is that Gumbo and Whistler?
No, I think they're behind you.
Fuel 10,500. Fuel 14,000. Oh, we got nails right on our 6. Nails. Clock.
Here, Cap, have you got permission to stay up this late?
It's a 10. It's a tour subject.
15,000.
I'm allowed up to 11 and then I get a fucking bollocking. Jesus, how much gas does this thing take?
Fuel 16,000.
Hey, Captain, backing.
Transfer complete.
I knew that would fucking happen.
Alright, Mav, get this thing done and then we're out of here.
Apparently the tanker's out of fuel.
Fuck me, what's your fuel rate?
Report rejoin.
Let's go to Angels 26. Shifty, which one was your tanker that's going to be full of fuel?
Is Whiskey 1 the waypoint for Batumi?
Whiskey 1 is Batumi.
Roger. Alright, we're coming left 090.
Are we going to Batumi?
Affirm.
All units Cap, Hammer heading back to Batumi now. RTB when you're ready. Let's get this done, men. Optimally and quickly as possible. Can you get rid of those? You can't get rid of those weapons, can you? Shifty, you coming back with us?
Yeah, press that big button under the flap on the left-hand side of your console.
Oh, yeah.
That'll get rid of them.
Jettison your ship, boys.
If you fly 090, as I've said, for 250 miles, you'll have carrier protection.
What's the chance of us running into fighters now?
0.
Well, those Mavericks just fell off.
All units, feel free to jettison your weapons now. Free to jettison your weapons, but just in case, keep your radars off. Right, let's do this shit.
Of course, the thing is, you've just got rid of your fuel tanks as well, which is a bit of a bitch.
Yeah, well, yeah.
The tanker ran out of fuel anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Roger, okay. Switching to steer point 1.
Flights, if you get to Angels 40 to Angels 42, you'll save an awful lot of fuel.
Mav, get rid of those missiles. You'd be pushing it at speed otherwise. I mean fuel.
I'm good for fuel, mate. I'm definitely going to make it back.
Buick Cap, progress.
Progress for Buick. I've just tanked and on my way back, Whistler's still trying to tank, so he can make it back.
Trash, I'm in trail.
Sabre, progress.
Two refueled, one is still refueling.
Ah, hello Mr. Shifty. How did you find us?
He's got skills.
Shifty Comjack. Or is that Tail?
Yeah, 121, he may not be on this.
Cap contacting flanker, in formation.
Shifty, buddy.
Hello. How did Tail survive?
I am currently suicidal, but yeah.
Oh, no, Tail. Oh, what a day for you.
By the way, I must have beaten the Grim Reaper's longest combat air-to-air refueling. Most like 2.5 hour, 3 hour or something?
Definitely.
Yeah, good.
2.5 hours?
Yeah, most likely. I have been refueling since you guys started. Refueling. I was starting at like 1,200 kilograms, now I'm at 5,000, so I will barely make it home.
Good job, Dave.
Yeah, but my head is currently completely hurt. Yeah, it's hurting very much.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I'll bet, yeah.
Get high, Tail, get Angels 40 and you'll glide 50 miles.
Yeah, working on that one. Wanty, what's my attitude currently? I do only have it in meters, so...
Wait one.
Okay.
You're burning, Shifty, you can't keep that up.
We'll take Angel's 39 when it comes, guys. 500 feet to go.
Transfer at 32,000 feet.
Shifty, you got your burners on.
I know, buddy, it's okay. It's not a problem. I'll turn them off when it becomes a problem.
Fair.
Buick high, I'm still climbing to Angels 40.
Just can't quite get...
Yeah, I filled up in tanking. I've got more fuel than an F-15 with 3 bags.
Holes. Well, it says that those tankers are carrying 200,000 pounds of fuel each, but they can't have, unless someone's been nicking our fuel.
But I must admit, I'm having to stay in burner just to keep up.
Yeah, you just got too much
Yeah,
drag.
those tankers use the fuel that they have on board to stay aloft.
Ah, that'll be it then, won't it?
The enemy Su-33s look like they're returning to their carriers.
Yeah, they'll be out of fuel by now. Nails clean. Auntie, can you somehow skip us forward 300 miles?
Can I what, sorry?
Can you skip us forward 300 miles somehow?
I wish I could, but no.
I've really enjoyed this 1200 mile trek, but I'm never doing it again.
I'm not sure what happens if I press Control Z on the server's keyboard.
No, you don't. We're making it down one way or another.
I did one this morning.
Good. No.
Well, put it this way, the lead aircraft is only 300 nautical miles from Batumi.
That's us.
How far away am I?
Uh, 310.
Copy that.
Whistler, you're 360. Now, I don't know where Texaco 11's heading, but it's heading straight for the enemy fleet.
Oh dear.
Tactical supremacy, comrade.
I guess it's heading back to Sochi.
Oh, Russia would never shoot down an unarmed aircraft, surely.
Yeah, probably. By the way, what's my range to the fleet? To our fleet?
220 nautical miles.
Roger that. I may have to divert, but not certain yet.
Well, you've got a choice of 4 Stennises, or if you're feeling a bit adventurous, there's a Taraway you can try and land on, but I doubt you'll make that one.
You'll never make it. Without ICLS, you won't make it, and you can't hook up any of those ICLS channels. It's IFR, remember?
I know, but
It's 10 o'clock.
SU-33's got ILS, we just set it as home base.
I know, but yeah, I do actually have the best navigation utility. 1T.
All you need is a hook.
Yeah.
Sabre, progress check.
3 refueled and currently 341 miles from Batumi.
Good job, see you there. Buick, I've forgotten where you got to.
Yeah, 2 of us are heading back 290 miles and Whistler's still tanking. I'm not sure what he's doing right now.
Roger, you're about half a mic behind us. That's it, that's everyone, isn't it? Trash, how far are you from Batumi?
Trash, I'm with Whistler. Sorry, with Campbell.
Roger. I like how everyone's got mixed up. We've got Shifty, you've got Trash.
Yeah, I think Trash was in our flight from the beginning.
Oh, was he? I can't remember anymore.
Yeah, Cap Trash, I was disconnected, restarted, went to the tanker, took my fuel and waited.
Nails, 10 o'clock.
There's still nails out there, aren't they? So there's still active 33s.
Yeah, they're landing on the carriers though.
How's your fuel looking, Shifty?
I've got about, I've got to start slowing down.
See you there.
Let's do some casual googling about the cruise altitude of the SU.
Go on then.
110.3.
Was that from you or for someone else?
ILS to me is 110.3.
Okay, Maverick, I'm going to burn ahead so I can land first and set the camera up to get you, catch you guys coming down.
Okay, let's the other two pilot on and watch those Tomcats go away.
Watch this one go away.
Oh, looking nice. I love the way the contrail goes around the other contrails. You're supposed to barrel roll around the contrail. That was poor performance. Do it again.
No, I'll just hit them and then I'll look like a twat. Okay, Auntie, I'm coming in hot. To me, 16 X-ray, isn't it?
You got another hour of flying yet, buddy?
Not.
It's still 250 nautical miles away.
Not at Mach 2.34, exactly. Guys. Not at Mach 2.34.
You'll have no fuel by the time you get back to Bazoomi. I suppose the good thing is all the Tomcats and the Hornets can land on the carriers, refuel and take off again.
And our Su-33s.
I don't know about taking off again.
I know, I can take off in the Su-33 from the Stennis.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah. Full afterburner, a big smile, and then you make it.
Turn the fly-by-wire off?
Absolutely. Tactical Cobra takeoff kommer här.
Cap, you want to steer 085 up it to me?
Cap, how are you tuning the ILS for the shore-based stuff?
Okay.
You can't, there is no ILS, it's a TACAN landing. Set your course, TACAN course line to 119 magnetic and use to get your distance, get your TACAN a 16 X-ray. It's 300 feet ASL per mile, and that's how you do it.
16 X-ray, yeah?
16 X-ray, roger.
What's the course?
I'm showing Nails,
course line
10 o'clock.
119.
Nails, 9 o'clock.
See you when we're there.
Once you guys get near the fleet, I'll direct you on a new course which will intercept the glide slope for Batumi.
The SUs don't like it up there, auntie? They really don't.
Auntie Cap, can I have a ground speed check, please?
870 nautical knots.
Thank you, 870.
I nearly give you miles there. I'm sorry, my brain doesn't react so fast on these tablets.
I will love the size of the TAC view.
Ha,
Tell you what though, Texaco 11's heading straight into enemy aircraft.
Texaco
we have to shoot him down, he's a traitor.
He's defecting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I might have to vector you to go and defend him.
Negative, we've dumped all our missiles and got no fuel.
defending, do you mean shoot him down?
Oh no, the enemy's going to do that for you.
Ah, excellent. Boris will get that sorted, I hear.
Yay, Captain's getting painted by Big Bird. That means I'm nearly home.
Yeah, don't tell Cap, but he's still got 180 miles to go.
Negative.
He can obviously hear you. I can't believe it's 10:30 and we're still flying a mission.
Good. Good God. Suicidal.
Think you mean at 11?
For me it's much later and I have to get up early.
Commitment, boys. It's commitment.
Well, I'm going to put this on so for tomorrow night and let anybody have a go.
Yeah, the thing is, even if I successfully tank this thing, y'all are going to be gone long before I make it home.
Correct.
Whistler, stop complaining. I have been refueling for 2 hours. That silence.
Hey, next time you don't see 3s on there, remind me not to fly it.
Yeah, same. Please.
Cap learned that a long time ago. Auntie, ground speed check Cap, please.
1,000 knots exactly.
1,000 knots ground speed, boys. Woo! Back 2.
I'm just asleep in the back with Gumbo, that's fine.
Well, that's wrong. You're asleep in the back with Gumbo.
Yeah, baby.
Rephrase.
Actually, guys, I am in the back. I am actually right below you, behind you, on your 4 o'clock.
I've got a pair of contrails coming up behind me, high above me, a 2-ship. Who's that?
Cap is 085 degrees for 135 nautical miles. It will give you a 10-mile intercept of the glide slope.
Sorry, was that for me, Auntie? I was at external view.
Yeah, 085 degrees for 135 miles. It will give you a 10-mile intercept on the glide slope.
085, roger.
Right, Buick's just past 195 miles to go.
Auntie Cap, ground speed check, please.
1,120 knots.
She's going to break apart.
I have no doubt. And for some reason you're heading 100 degrees.
It's because I'm magnetic, you're true, but we'll be okay. Cap experiencing strange vibrations. Terrible vibrations in this place.
You're going to miss Batumi if you head that direction.
I'm so
There's
fast!
a strange fizzing in your pants.
We're going to break my speed record. Auntie, ground speed check, Cap.
1,220 knots. 1,240 knots.
Surely the F-15's faster.
1,260 knots. Oh, and you've only got 1,000 pounds of fuel left.
Okay, I'm off the edge of the machometer. I don't know how fast I'm going now.
1,320 knots.
What's your altitude, Cap?
26.
Yeah, you need to be higher than that to save fuel.
Yeah, we're just about 40,000 feet and we've only used £3,000 so far.
That's not my phone. Cap, you're now flying over the carriers.
Thank you.
And you're heading the wrong direction.
Roger, 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 roger.
Fly 080 for Batumi.
What are you showing there? I'm on magnetic 075.
There's something wrong with your compass then.
It is, well you've got true, haven't you? I've got magnetic.
Now I've got lot ATC, I'm drawing a line from your aircraft. Well, you need to turn left about 20 degrees.
How weird.
Who's the woman says stop arguing?
Coming off the gas, something's wrong. TACAN's telling me this way. Something's gone wrong. What's the distance you get, Auntie?
Well, I can see the direction you're pointing by a big line coming from your aircraft.
I know, but what's my distance to the... something's gone wrong in my aircraft. What's the distance to the airfield for me?
70 miles.
How's it going, Whistler? You got plenty of fuel? Your question is pain, Shifty. Oh, that makes sense.
45 nautical miles from the carrier at 087 degrees if you need it. Batumi, 125 nautical miles for you.
Auntie, how's my course?
Whistler, you going to make the carriers?
You're 60 nautical miles at 083 degrees.
That's a probably not Shifty.
Seems that my magnetic compass has demagnified itself. It should be interesting.
Yeah, you keep flying that direction, Cap, and you will intersect the ILS in 45 miles.
Roger, note, I do not have ILS though. It's going to be TACAN all the way.
Yeah, but I can guide you down ILS from lot ATC. Trash, you are 150 nautical miles from the glide slope, 082 degrees.
Cap 1,000 pounds fuel.
082 150, Trash, copy. And I'm number 2 behind Campo.
Yeah, 150 miles soon.
Tiger, you are 200 nautical miles at 080 degrees.
Copy that.
In fact, on the vector you're all on, you should all pass over the carriers if you need them. Cap, you're 35 miles from Batumi.
How's my intercept course?
25 miles from the glide slope.
Come on, baby. We can make it. We can make it. We can make it.
Stay on your present course and I'll tell you when to turn.
Whistler, you still refueling? Refueling may be what's the word? Premature.
He's only got 400 miles to go.
I'm watching Gumbo stream and he's just said you're refueling. I nearly died laughing.
Guys, don't bully him. You should bully me because he has spent much less time than me refueling.
Captain says you do, bully tail.
Do you? I got
10 miles from the glide slope, 17 miles from the runway.
Roger.
But yeah, with the combination of like having to like use full throttle when like refueling plus also the first time, it's not the greatest one.
Okay, I'm taking the piss out of you guys, but I'm only at 600 pounds of gas, and I just cannot.
Oh my god. What if I make it home and you don't?
I'll bet you regret that afterburner right now.
Okay, Cap. Start your turn onto 119, slow turn to the right.
AFM Cap. 500 pounds.
Alright, bring it around. You're 10 miles.
What's my glide slope
You're
elevation?
way above glide slope.
Diving.
You're way too high. 8 miles out.
Pull your big piece of iron. Alright, don't lose it, Cap.
You should be at 1,500 feet by now.
Don't lose it. Where's the horizon? Where's the fucking horizon? There it is. What's the speed? Speed is fine. On course.
They're taking fuel. Return pre-contact.
Yeah, it's like the 10th time we've heard that.
Air brake, please.
4 miles out and way too high, Cap. You have to go around.
We'll manage it somehow.
The question is, can Cap go
right of the glide slope as well.
I see something. I don't know what I see though. What the fuck is that? Slow down, you big ass bucket!
$300 feet, 200, 100 feet, 50, 30.
Just please slow down. Kept going around. 100 pounds of fuel. What terrain have I got in front of me, Auntie?
Big hills.
Enjoy.
Mountains.
Hill Cap. Turn right, you can land on the road.
Damn.
What are you laughing at?
Just one of the guys went off the end of the runway. It's so fun.
That was Bullet.
Hey Shifty, well done.
Back on Discord.
Hey Shifty, welcome back.
Yeah, that was fun, that was.
I'll never do it again, but that was really good.
One thing I like about the SU-33 is it's got nice ILS, easy to follow.
Oh, roger. Oh, we don't have that. Another man back. This one doesn't shoot off the end. Oh, fun. Hey, Trash made it back. Careful not to hit Maverick.
Tails got to hit the tanker.
He must have got the hang of it by now, mustn't he?
Yeah, he managed to grab enough fuel to get back to base.
Cool.
Well done, Tail. One more to go. Sabre and Gumbo down, 3 more to go.
Wait, 3 more?
There's a formation of Hornets.
They've been on a picnic?
Well, apparently, I don't know why they're taking so long. Slow ass Hornet engines.
I was going to say, these things are the slowest things out there, and then we got back. 700 pounds of fuel.
You're still alive, pal.
Your confidence doesn't
I
help.
assumed you died off years ago.
No, actually my tanker quit before I did, so
that's funny.
I had no choice. The thing was, I had about 4,000 pounds of fuel. I probably could have just made it sipping on gas, but I was like, no, let's get at least 1,000 more and we'll probably be okay. No.
These guys are going to crash into the sea, I can see it.
You got your rubber dinger ready, buddy?
Yeah, we're getting closer to the carrier, so the Sea King's not to fly as far. But we're expecting maybe dinner.
I can't believe 2 flankers made it home.
Wow.
I got picked up by the SAR.
Okay, they're punching through the clouds. How's their glide slope, Andy?
They're still to the right.
Okay, they're levelling out. Okay, oh, they've come back out! They've come back out the top of the clouds! Oh, noobs! Noobs!
Looking at the glide slope, they've just rocketed straight up.
It's that horrible instinct to pull up when you're in the clouds. Does you no good at all. Oh, they're going back in. They're back in.
Going back up.
I'm sat on the end of the runway where they're going to touch down. I see nothing.
I think one's punching through now. Well, oh, one's through, and on glide slope, not bad.
I don't see anybody approaching the runway.
Yeah, one's about to hit threshold.
Tiger 104.
I think we were forming up for a formation line.
Tiger's down.
Okay, Sea Thor.
Are those others coming yet?
Returning from lineup. They're out to sea.
And they'll take a long time. You might be able to belly land it in Turkey, Whistler.
Nah, I'll lose hydraulics before me.
Still together in the soup.
They're in the soup. Alright, I'll come and look in a minute. Meow.
Tomcat doesn't need power, but he can land without power.
Okay, one's through, but it's well off course. Other ones.
It's coming out.
Oh, they're gonna hit! They're gonna hit! Oh! It's gone back into the soup. Can they land before Whistler lands?
One's got the runway.
Theodore is back out of the soup. Okay, they're gonna get in formation by the looks of it. Should be cool.
Obi's got the runway.
Yeah, the bug called runway and stuff.
Where's the other one go?
Oh, he's running to his right.
Yeah, here he comes.
So you can't see if we're feet dry in Turkey, right?
Yeah, put it down. See if you put it down. It should be flat land. Put it down without gear, Okay, formation landing from the Hornets.
It's a swip, so I think we need to carry some more in speed.
Not bad, after 4 hours of continuous flying, perfect formation landing. Well done, boys.
Get the ram air switch.
Okay, Whistler, put it down. It's all up to you now, sir.
That's all our birds home and down safe.
No, we've got to see Whistler down. It's eerily quiet. Oh, but it's beautiful as well. The sun's just going down. He's in the soup.
You out of gas?
Yeah, he's out of gas and he's in the soup.
Bring your nose up.
Oh, glide it, glide.
There he goes.
Nose up.
He's in the rain. He's
Use
through.
the artificial.
Is that land or is that sea?
It's land.
It's land. Put it down, Whistler.
needs to slow down first.
Don't go back into the soup. He's back in the soup.
Tell him to stay left. He's going to the mountains.
I think it's off comms.
Come left, Wisdom.
No, I can hear you, but I can't talk on Discord through push to talk.
Okay.
He's kind of busy.
Yeah, I hate it when people talk to me. Right, he is over land, I think.
Yeah, he is.
Right, let's do this. Get our final bird down.
Right underneath them.
Okay. Right, he's got to get slow, isn't he? He's got to get slow as mud.
knot.
Himself? Does he have a Wizzo?
He's got a Wizzo. He's got a Rio Robinson, whatever you call it. Bleeding that speed off. Bleeding that speed off.
Yep. 250, about to put flaps out.
Right. I'm not sure you're going to be able to put flaps down without hydraulics, yo.
Yeah, keep the airspeed.
I'll try.
Okay, let's put her in the ground. It's got such a low wing load. Oh, well done, yeah. You should be able to land at about 100 knots, and you should survive it as long as it's a decent sink rate.
Bring the nose down, you're starting to bleed that speed now.
And try to go right, you're heading towards the sea.
How close is he? He can't turn now, he's out of energy. There he goes.
Grounds are almost right close.
Here he goes. That's hard.
2.5 miles.
He's got time, he's got time. He's got this. He has literally got this.
Nice knowing you, Pog.
I died! Oh. Okay, guys, well done. We did the mission, which was great, and only the retards like me actually died. I just...
Yo, quit calling me a retard, Cap.
Oh, yeah. After 4 hours of continuous formation flying, I thought I could basically see through time. My body and brain were so fucked, and so I went into the runway at 450 knots, accidentally missed it, turned around and ran out of fuel. Yay! Anyway, Hammer did their job, and that's it, really. I fucked up. The others were fine. Buick, very, very quickly.
Buick did mostly okay. Got up into the air, clean takeoffs, everyone. Got to the tanker, followed in close. Seathor eventually at some point had a disconnect and he rejoined. We got to the tankers. Gumbo had a sip, and then we went up to the target, dropped our bombs, and exfilled.
Well done, boys. Sabre.
So, yeah, we took off. Our lead, Shadow, got disconnected halfway through the first ferry, so I took over. So we tanked at waypoint 2. I made a meal out of it. Went to the target, dropped our JDAMs, destroyed all the targets we were assigned with the JDAMs. Loitered a little bit there, and then headed back, tanked again, which I again made a massive meal of. And then we formation flew back to landing and landed fine. No losses, mission accomplished.
Yeah, brilliant. You're probably the men of the match, Sable. We're done. Dagger?
Dagger, Shifty here. Okay, 3 times Su-33s. We struggled at the beginning to keep up with the formations and the tankers, but we eventually caught up. I filled up all the way to the top. Elo struggled to fill up with fuel because he had problems contacting the tanker. And Tail made the biggest refueling session in history, I think, and basically fueled for the entire match and then flew home. I went on to bomb the target. Hit the targets, came back, refueled with him. We picked him up and we flew home. Unfortunately, Elo had to swim back.
Roger, we'll send a surfboard out for him. Right. I'm really glad we did it, because it was a really important mission that I wanted to do, and it's taken us 3 years to do it, but we've now done it. We're never going to fucking do it again, because that was 4 hours and 12 minutes by my clock. And
yeah,
I love you guys, but I don't want to spend 4 hours and 12 minutes with you every night. And any other funny stories before I sign off?
I am currently suicidal after refueling for 2 hours.
Roger.
I should have shot down my tanker after he decided to quit before I was done.
He's like, fuck this, I'm going.
Oh yeah, I was also thinking about shooting down my tanker when I was leaving.
Our tanker. We in Hammer. We had tanked so efficiently. We ran him out of fuel. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, our tanker ran out of fuel at the end, and there was only 3 of us on each refueling session, so we need to bear that in mind.
Yeah, exactly.
The problem is the home base for them was so far away. They have to have enough fuel to get back to the base as well.
And they've been loitering there for 2 hours. So.
Yeah.
Thorn needs a mention because I just think he just did an amazing almost formation landing, considering last I saw him was about a mile from the threshold, going 90 degrees across my nose, but yet still managed to land right now.
Yeah, that was very good, boys. I couldn't even land on my own, let alone formation. So.
Anyway, I thank you very much, 104, for joining us.
Oh, I could forget that. Yeah, 104. Thanks. We probably couldn't have done that without you. So, well done for coming along.
Always
making the effort. Next time we'll do a more sensible mission, not a 4-hour and 12-minute mission.
Yeah.
We don't. Yeah, we don't normally do that.
It was too long. I said to my flight, a little bit more, and I will put the autopilot and wake me up on the landing.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, boys, I've got to somehow go make that look good now. Auntie, if I can have my files, I'll get on with it. Next match is Wednesday, probably World War II.
Catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.